Okay, today's video is about karate in Spanish, which turns out that karate in Spanish is just karate. In Spanish, we say el karate. And since the first thing that I do before I do karate each time is a stretch, I thought I'd start with a stretch here with you guys. And to stretch in Spanish, of course, is estirar. Estirar. To stretch. So when I'm stretching, I do this butterfly stretch, and then I stretch my legs. So I'll stretch over to the right, and then I'll stretch over to the left, and I'll stretch out to the middle. And you should do this quite a bit longer than this here. I have a little bit more, but stretch routine. But this is about Spanish, it's about stretching. So let's get started with the Spanish lesson. All right, and while I'm down here, let's start with the belt. For a belt in Spanish, we call it el cinturón. And there's a special way we tie our belt in karate. And I'm gonna move back a little bit so you can see. And I'm going to start with the end without the logo over on the left. Place it from front, about waist, and then wrap it around twice. Okay, so you have the logo in the front, and then even it out so that each side of the belt is about the same size. Bring it down, under, and up. And then take the side of the logo, reach through this pocket here that's created, pull that through, turn what's now the right side of the belt slightly inward to get this nice crisp knot, and then pull it tight. All right? So, whatever karate in Spanish, but karate is part of a larger unit of martial arts. So martial art in Spanish is el arte marcial. El arte marcial. And the reason that we learn karate is for self-defense. La autodefensa. La autodefensa. Right? So we're going to go over all the basics of karate and the vocabulary in Spanish. Now that we've tied our belt, we've got a uniform on. This uniform, by the way, is called a gi. That's a Japanese word for it, a gi for uniform. In Spanish, you'd also just say gi, or if you want to say uniform in Spanish, el uniforme. El uniforme is the uniform in Spanish. All right, let's get started with some karate. I'm going to be using my bob here, my body opponent bag, which in Spanish is el maniquí de perforación. El maniquí de perforación. A punching dummy or body opponent bag. If you have a punching bag without this face on here, then you would call that el saco de boxeo. El saco de boxeo. But here today we have bob. Let's start with the basics of karate. We have a punch. But before we can punch, we have to make a fist. That fist is called a puño. El puño is fist. And then if we want to punch someone or something, or Bob in this case, punch is golpear. So golpear is punch. And we have several different types of strikes in karate. One of the other ones we have is, you might know it as like a karate chop. It's actually a formal name for this. It's called a shuto, or a knife hand, we call it sometimes too. And in Spanish, we call this el borde de la mano, which literally means the edge of the hand. El borde de la mano. Right, so the edge of the hand. And we use this strike to strike our opponent with the edge of the hand. Shuto, el borde de la mano. We also have strikes with the elbows, so we use pretty much everything for karate. feet or 1 foot is el pie. So if we want to say I have 1 foot, it's el pie. And el pie we use to kick. The kick is patear. So if I want to kick, patear is to kick. And we have a sound sometimes that we make when we are exerting energy, especially in karate. So if I punch someone, that's a kiai. And kiai in English or in Spanish is just kiai. It is a name for the sound that you make when you are exerting that energy. And very likely you're going to hear some of those kiais during sparring, fighting. And we call it sparring in Spanish. There's actually not a word for it that's different than English, so we just say el sparring. El sparring. And the equipment for sparring, however, we do have a word for, and we call this el equipo de combate. El equipo de combate. So we're going to start at the bottom with the feet and work our way up. What is each piece of sparring gear called? So we're going to start with a boot. And a boot in Spanish is la bota. La bota. The next piece of sparring equipment that we have is a shin guard. And the shin guard is la espinillera. La espinillera. Then working our way up, the next thing we have is the hands, the gloves. So the glove is called el guante. El guante, glove. Then we're up to the head, our helmet. And the helmet is called el casco. El casco, helmet. Last but definitely not least, this is very important, a mouth guard. So this rubber piece goes over your teeth and in my case, over the braces. I actually formed this before I got the braces put on, so it doesn't fit very well over the braces. I need to get a new one. But this is called el protector bucal. El protector bucal, mouth guard. Alright, next up is weapons. El arma is weapons, and this is my aluminum sword. So it's a practice sword, it's not real. There's decorative flags on the end of it. And the sword is called la espada. La espada is a sword. The hilt of the sword we call la empuñadura. La empuñadura. And the blade here, we call the blade la hoja. La hoja. The same as like a sheet of paper. It's the same word for a blade of a sword. La hoja. And we mentioned this sword is solid aluminum. The aluminum is el aluminio. El aluminio. And this is my bow. You might hear this referred to as a staff or a bow. In English, we call it a staff. The Japanese word for it is bow. And in Spanish, we call it el bastón. El bastón. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot more to karate than just fighting. There are so many skills that you have to master for karate and really to be good at anything. For skills in Spanish, we say las habilidades. Las habilidades is skills. And in karate, we really have to have balance. So more than even just standing on one leg, you've got to be able to do a kick and then bring it back. You've got to be able to maybe punch while you're kicking. You have to have balance. And I'm actually standing on a very soft surface right now, so balance is a little tricky on this padded floor. But balance is very important in karate. And of course, strength. With any sport, any exercise, you need to have strength, la fuerza. And in karate, we really need to be flexible. So, la flexibilidad, kind of like with the coordination as well. You gotta be flexible and you gotta be able to coordinate that. It's hand and foot. Coordination is la coordinación. So when you go into a karate studio and you line up and you're getting ready for practice, the first thing you do is stand tall with nice posture, knowledge over power, what we call this, and you just stand like this until your sensei instructs you to move, to begin class. So posture, also very important, la postura. La postura. As I mentioned before, there's really so much more to karate than just fighting and even more than just the skills that you learned. It really teaches you the values of just how to be a good person. And we call those values los valores. Los valores. One of the key principles of karate is just having good morals. Having morally correct behavior, which we call la rectitud. La rectitud. And when you learn karate, it does give you quite a bit of confidence, knowing that you can potentially defend yourself, we hope. And that courage is called el coraje. El coraje. Even more than this, it teaches you how to be kind to others. And because it teaches you how to work with others and how to be kind to other people. Because when you go to karate class, you're not just learning for yourself, but you're also working with someone else. You're helping your partner and learning from your partner as well. So this kindness we call la bondad. La bondad is kindness. And then of course, along with kindness, sincerity, being sincere in whatever it is that you do, because karate is very personal, especially your forms. You really want to just be yourself in them, to be sincere. La sinceridad, la sinceridad. And to have honor, of course, el honor. El honor. It also teaches us just to be modest. I don't walk around every day in my gi. I only wear it to the karate dojo and today for this video, since we're doing karate. So to be modest, la modestia, and to be loyal. You need to be loyal to the people in your life that you value. La lealtad. And then, of course, the reason that we learn karate usually for self-defense, and we have to also have very good self-control to be able to defend ourselves. That self-control is called el autodomino. El autodomino, self-control. And you really learn to be patient when you're in karate, because it takes a long time to become good at really anything that you do. Anything worth doing takes a tremendous amount of time and effort to become good at it. So patience is essential. La paciencia. La paciencia is patience. And like with anything that you do, you should have integrity. La integridad. La integridad. Integrity.